Yo, what the frig's up? Gonna get a little technical today. Not too technical. As you know, I got my Yugo AB70. AB70? No, sorry guys. I just got back from the supermarket with my dad and he makes me fucking dizzy, okay? My Yugo M70 AB2, I just got my tactical rail system back for it. I've had it on it before, but at the time I only had one AK, and I kind of wanted a tactical one, so I put it on it. But then I wanted an AK that looked like a true AK, so I took it off it. So now that I have 3 AKs, I have my Polytac. It looks like a classic AK, so we're going to leave that alone, never touch it. Then we have the tactical arsenals all tacked up. That's cool now. And now the Yugo, since the Yugo furniture, you know, that black plastic furniture on there, which is good quality and very durable, I just don't like the way it looks. I think it's very ugly. I am going to put back on my Yugo this UTG. Cheaper than dirt, shipping awful fast. You know how many days ago I ordered this? 2.5 days ago, maybe 3 days ago. It's here already. I talked to the girl. She said they're shipping out 5 times a day now. So if you order from Cheaper Than Dirt, you'll get your stuff a lot quicker. Not like Midway USA. By the time it gets here, I got a fucking beard. You know, I like Midway USA, but damn, they got to get up with the times with the shipping, man. They take long to ship their shit out. And they say they ship out the same day, but I don't believe that, because every time I order from some it takes like 2 weeks to get here. Okay. Yeah, this is a tactical rail system. It's a quad rail system, and it's UTG. And don't listen to these idiots, guys, that say UTG is junk and they sell air guns or they're an air rifle company. Don't listen to it, because some of my good friends that are top-notch AK guys use this UTG quad rail system. I've had it before. It's heavy. It's beautifully machined. It's solid. It's fucking awesome. Okay, and it's only $70. Okay, plus shipping, so you're gonna pay about $78. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna get the AK out. We're gonna start from scratch. We're going to strip it down, and then we'll do this in sequences, I guess. All right. Okay, there's my M70 AB2 Yugoslavian AK. It's one of the better AKs you can buy. It's really, really nice. It's got an extra thick receiver. It's got an extra wide dimple in the receiver. It's got a real smooth thumb safety. It's got a nice action. It's got an extra thick barrel on it. And it has a, well, I put that on there, AK-74 muzzle brake. And I put that pistol grip on there, if you remember that. And it's got a Bulgarian magazine. What's up? What's up? That means I'm getting excited when I say that. It's checking for safety. Let's take the mag out first. The mag is empty. And nothing in the chamber. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to take this down. Okay, it's all good. And what I do is I have this vise here and I have bumpers on it. It has rubber bumpers on it. And that protects the parts when you're working on your guns. So you always want to make sure you have them. If you're looking for them, damn, my hands are killing me today because the homo hands are inflamed with arthritis this morning. Usually I don't do gun videos till like the afternoon because it takes long for the medication to loosen up your joints. You know what I mean? Okay, that's cool. It's nice though. It's like having an extra set of hands with that vise. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's bring the camera over here now. Get my big fat body out of the way. Damn, you see that shadow I cast? Like a fucking eclipse. Look. That's a large boy. Look at that. God damn, dude. Lose some fucking weight, will you? Alright. Let's take the dust cover off. That is the dust cover. There is a buffer spring in there that my man XX Sure Shot XX sent me about a year ago. He's a good dude. He's got some awesome guns. Check his channel out, man. If you ain't a sub to him, get your ass over there. If you like this stuff. Alright, here's a recoil spring and guide rod. Here's the charging handle. Sweet. Okay, take that out. And now, the Yugo is very tight, so it's getting looser now. It used to be a bitch. I couldn't do that with my hands. Now I can do it. If you can't do it with your hands, use a pair of pliers or use the cleaning kit tool. It has a slot in it. Okay, a little slot. The Yugos are really tight. So, see? But it's getting better. When you first get one, it's a bitch to get this out. Let's see if I'm in frame here. I'm sitting there talking like an asshole. Okay, most guys, here's the furniture. We're replacing this and replacing this. They're handguards. Most guys try to hold it here and twist it off with their hand. If you have a gun that's well made, it's real tight, good luck. It's never going to fucking happen. You're never going to get it off. And I'm going to show you how I do it. Instead of twisting this, I twist this. I put this part in the vise and I twist the gas tube out of it. Works a whole lot friggin' better. Trust me when I tell you. That's the top guard. Alright, let's take the bottom guard. Usually just lift this little prick up, but it is a little prick. And I need a screwdriver or something. I have a dime. Is that going to work? Yes, it will. You see that, dudes? That goes in. Oh, you fucking dumbass. That goes in. That goes in my change jar, because by the time the gun show rolls around, I'll have enough money to either get something or get a whole bunch of accessories. That's how I buy my shit. Okay? Okay. Alright. Take this up. Come on, cock. Come on, cock boy. These Yugos are really tight. There he goes. Okay. Take that off. Now, I made a mistake. I forgot to take the cleaning rod out. Sorry. I haven't done this in a while, so I'm going to have to get the cleaning rod out of there. Okay, so you don't fuck up like I do. The first thing you do is take all this out like that, and then the next step, take the fucking cleaning rod out. I'll be right back. Okay, I got the cleaning rod out. Now once you take the cleaning, which is right here. Okay, Yugos, very nice. The threads ain't messed up. You know, a lot of your washer 10s, the threads are all messed up. Why is that? I don't know. You don't give a fuck, I guess. Now I'll slide this forward and drop out the bottom handguard. Okay, and that's it. Really, I can get rid of the rifle for now and start working on the handguards, and I'll show you how I do that. I got to reposition the camera. Alright, I got my gas tube in the vise. I'll show you how I got it in there. Okay. See, I got it in there. You want to make sure this metal side and this metal side is clear of the vise. You put it in there. You don't want to crank it tight, man. You just want enough that it'll hold it. Because you don't want everything to squash down and be, you know, and squeeze, and then it'll be hard to get out. Now what you do is you get a nice big adjustable wrench like this. Okay? Then you get yourself a piece of duct tape, and this is where you put the wrench on here. But I don't want to mar it up, right? Because it's metal on metal. So I'll just put a piece of duct tape on here so I don't fuck the shit up. Okay? And what I'll do is I'll get a wrench, put the wrench on here, a nice big wrench. Now you don't want no movement, so you want to tighten that sucker up so there's no movement so you can mushroom shit. And okay, now I'm just going to twist this out. Look at this. Ta-da. See how fucking easy that is? See? Right out. Now if you try to twist that off, especially, look how good the Yugo's made. Look at that. Look how thick that is, man. If I showed you the Arsenal one, nothing against Arsenal, but it's like twice as thin as that. Look how thick that is. And that's good stuff, man. That's why I'll keep it. So that's how I get it out. It's just so much easier. Alright? So it's hard to twist it with your hand. You might as well forget that. Like I said, unless your furniture is extremely loose. Okay, let's back up a little. about right there. I got the lights wrong in here, but I hope you guys can see what's going on. I need more lighting in here. Alright, now we're going to start getting the quad rail together. Alright, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put our gas tube back in, and then we're going to put these barrel spacers in. And what these are for, it's just to give the center of the gas tube some support so it don't crush down. And this is what they look like. Okay, and what you do is take the Allen screws out as much as you can without them falling out. Rest them on the barrel. Try to, eyeball it. Don't have to be perfectly centered, but it's got to be in the center. Drop your gas tube in. Make sure you get it in there good. There's a notch in there. You got to make sure the gas tube goes all the way down. Okay, just like that. I don't know if you can see what the hell's going on, because like I said, the lighting sucks bad in here. Okay, trying to keep everything nice and focused. It's a bitch, man. Hold on. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we were in frame and it was kind of focused. See, it focuses, but when my big fat body gets in the way, the camera starts going berserk. Okay, now next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lock the gas tube in place. Now, like I said, the Yugos are a little hard to do. Let me just tighten that. So what you can do is, once you know it's in place, get a mallet. Here's the lever, and give it a tap of the mallet. Okay. It's not down far enough, so I got to loosen these a little. Make sure that sucker's down in there good, because there's a little groove in there where that thing has to be in, or this will not. If this thing's up just a little bit too high, I think it's going to go now. I got to hold this tight and give it a whack. There it goes. And then it'll click in place. There's a little divot in the frame there. Okay, now that's locked in. Now this is kind of loose still. We want it loose. Okay, now I'm going to tighten this up. Okay, I want it in the middle. Like right there is good. It's just for support. So I'm going to tighten these up, because when you tighten up that quad rail, I guess it's so it doesn't squash down, and it keeps your gas tube in line, nice and straight. You know what I mean? Now you don't want to tighten these too tight either, because you don't want to spread this apart either. Just want to tighten it up, and we'll do a funk just maybe like that. Not wrench tight, just pretty tight. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'll put the charging handle in there to make sure everything's still straight. Okay. I'll put that in there real quick. Okay. It's fine. Everything's still nice and straight. I don't even know if you can just see what I did. Yeah, you can. Alright, now that's on. That's your next step. We're going to take it step by step for new guys. I don't want to get too fast for you or confuse you, because I know how I am. I get easily confused. Now we're going to put on the quad rail itself. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright dudes, had to take a break. Coming back, here we go. Alright, now I'm going to roughly put the bottom handguard on, but the tactical rail system comes with these spacers, which a spacer goes in here. Sometimes you don't need them, but I like to get one in there, you know what I mean? So put that in there, and you really don't stay, you gotta like fucking hold it. You know, you can put grease on it and it'll stick in there for you. You can try that. You gotta make sure you put this thing in very square, because it's really a just right fit, you know what I mean? Okay, now that's on there. That's on there roughly. Okay, just showing you. Like I said, I'm not gonna get too far ahead of yourself. Now I'm going to test it for tightness. I'm going to go this way. It moves a tad, but once you tighten it down and crimp it, it's going to be nice and tight. So let's keep that like that. And then you got that so far? I might even try to put a thicker spacer in there. Alright? But that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to put a thicker spacer. Next scene is going to be the top rail. Okay, man. I did get the thicker spacer in, but what I did was I had to go in nice and square and at the same time tap it with a mallet. Now I know that sucker's nice and tight. You want your guns tight, man. Especially when you put accessories on it. Think of all the recoil that goes on. Alright, now that we're going to put the top handguard on. See how it's holding itself up without no screws in it? Because I got it in there nice and tight and forced it up with a mallet. Here's the top part. These are beautiful. All aluminum, beautifully machined. There ain't nothing wrong with UTG, man. Okay, now this is going to go on top of this, and these rails fit into these grooves. Alright, so let's try to get it on. That was too easy. Really? Look at it from the side, make sure all your lines are level, and you'll know if it's down right. It looks pretty damn level to me. Now what I'll do is, it has to come this way a little, because I gotta line the screw holes up perfect. Right there. Perfecto, shithead. Alright, now I'll put 2 screws in. Get yourself a gunsmithing set with the Allen key bits on it. It makes things a lot easier. They're magnetic. You won't drop them and lose them. Start it. I'll put one up here. Don't even take it down yet. Just getting the thread started. And across from it like an X, I'll put one here. Same thing on the other side. Today is the Creative Armory channel video. We don't just talk about food and farting and saying fuck this and fuck that, which is too late because I just did it. But we could fucking do shit too. Yeah. This ain't just about 1911s. We've got all kinds of guns on this channel. That's why I hope to keep it interesting for you. Okay, now they're all kind of semi-tight. Now I'll take them down, each one across from each other. I want to take it down even together, just like a tire when you're changing your tire. Your dad taught you that, remember? Once they're all down, then you give them a good quarter of a turn, real tight. Okay, once they don't turn anymore, you don't want to snap the heads off. Okay, they're all pretty tight. So now I'm going to go up here and give it a good quarter of a turn. Remember, this is aluminum. It'll crush. I'll give this quarter of a turn. Same thing. Same thing. Okay. Now, when you buy the UTG, they purposely cut this short so your grenade launcher will fold and not get in the way of anything. Look how nice. See what I'm saying? I like it. Okay, it's looking good now. Let's put her back together. Am I all the way back? I won't focus, you fucker. Alright, sorry. Alright. Okay, let's put it back together. That's it, it's installed. Next thing goes, make sure my bolt's in the right position so it don't fall out. Flip it upside down. Alright. Recoil spring next. Look how easy AKs are. So if you're not familiar with AKs, they're so simple to learn. I mean, and they're so reliable. They are just phenomenal weapons. They really are. Feels nice. There's no rubbage. No rubbage. There's no rubbage. I know everything's straight. Everything's nice and free. It's good to go. Okay. Put my dust cover back on. Let me get it back on. Alright. Beautiful. Push the button. That's good. And that's it. That's how you install the UTG M70 for the Yugo AK-47. Alright. I just bought 2 French bread pizzas. I'm going to go preheat my oven at around 350, and I'm going to eat them. And then I'm going to have something sweet, and then I want to get in my recliner and gain a few more pounds. Alright? Let me know how you liked the video, guys. See you soon.